Today, we are going to dive into a critical aspect of doing wireless device business in India: WPC registration and WPC ETA certification. If you are importing or manufacturing wireless devices, this is the information you can't afford to miss. Welcome to MindSync, your compliance guard. MindSync is a professional organization providing compliance, consulting, legal, and advisory services. WPC issues different types of licenses. We assist our customers for equipment type approval, experimental approval, dealer possession license, non-dealer possession license, import license as per the requirement for operating radio products. Let's begin by understanding what WPC approval is. The Wireless Planning and Coordination Wing, commonly known as WPC, is the national authority responsible for broadcasting and frequency spectrum management in India. Founded in 1952, this regulatory body operates under the Ministry of Communications and Information Technology. Headquartered in New Delhi, with regional branches spread across Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata, and Guwahati, the WPC is pivotal in ensuring that all wireless products imported, manufactured, or sold in India are compliant with national standards. Any product with wireless or radio functionalities, including Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, Zigbee, or RFID, requires Equipment Type Approval, or ETA, from the WPC. This is a mandatory certification that ensures your product meets the regulatory requirements for safe and efficient wireless communication. WPC required products can be found in the following categories: antennas, receiver, transmitter, transceiver, radio sets. WPC approval can be categorized into different types of licenses: network license, non-network license, and equipment type approval. Let's break these down. Network license, Internet Service Provider license, for organizations providing internet services. Experimental license, for entities conducting research or experiments on wireless technologies. Non-network licenses, import license, required for importing wireless products into India. Dealer possession license, for dealers and distributors of wireless equipment. Non-dealer possession license, for entities possessing wireless equipment for personal or non-commercial use. Equipment type approval, ETA through self-declaration, for products operating in the licensed frequency bands and meeting specific criteria. ETA through regular procedure, for products not qualifying for self-declaration, requiring detailed evaluation. Let's check the frequency list which requires WPC ETA approval. Now let's check validity and renewal ETA. Equipment type approval is given for a particular model and is valid as long as the product model is being manufactured without any modification. No renewal is required. Timeline for obtaining certificate. WPC ETA, 10 to 12 working days. WPC import license, 6 to 7 working days. Validity for import license. The import license is issued for a particular quantity mentioned in purchase order and is valid for 6 months or till fulfillment of the purchase order, whichever is earlier. Fresh import license is required for every new purchase order or after every 6 months, whichever is earlier. WPC registration certificate is issued to product and importer or trader. None other than the certificate holder is allowed to import the same product. It is mandatory for importers or traders to have IEC code to import. Equipment type approval is given for a particular model and is valid as long as the product model is being manufactured without any modification. Now let's move to the documentation requirement for WPC ETA approval. Applicant information, company registration certificate, GST registration certificate, import-export code for importers. Authorized signatories ID and address proof. Technical documentation, detailed product description and specifications. Radio frequency test reports from ISO 17025 accredited labs. Product manual and circuit diagrams. Authorization letters. Authorization letter from the manufacturer to the authorized Indian representative, if applicable. Letter of undertaking affirming compliance with relevant standards. Additional documents like purchase order or invoice for imports. Online fee payment receipt. Compliance certificates. Next, move to the testing requirements, which is radio frequency test reports. Purpose: to verify that the device operates within specified frequency ranges and adheres to national and international standards, ensuring no interference with other radio communications. Accreditation: reports must be obtained from laboratories accredited by ISO 17025, either domestic, NABL accredited, or international, accredited. The testing parameters will be frequency range compliance, transmitter output power, spurious emission levels, bandwidth and modulation characteristics. Next, let's move to how MindSync can help. At MindSync, we offer end-to-end solutions for your WPC approval needs. Expert consultation, documentation assistance, RF testing coordination, complete application management. Choosing MindSync brings several benefits. Experienced professionals. Our team comprises experts well versed in national and international regulatory frameworks. Comprehensive services. We offer a one-stop solution covering all aspects of compliance, from testing to certification. Efficient processes. Our established methodologies ensure quick turnaround times and minimize bureaucratic hurdles. Strong network. We maintain excellent relationships with regulatory authorities and accredited laboratories. Customized solutions. We tailor our services to meet your specific needs and business objectives. Partner with us to ensure a hassle-free, efficient, and compliant pathway to introducing your wireless products in the Indian market.